What is up, college money hustlers? Welcome to another episode with your co-host Dwight Van Dyke.
And Elliot Bernard. What's up, everybody? Welcome to a new episode. Today, we're going to talk about something extremely interesting, Dwight. Why don't you kick us off?
Yeah, before we get started, I just want to say everybody follow us on Instagram at the College Money Hustle. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Everything will be in the description below, but we really do appreciate it. And last but not least, don't forget to like the video.
Smash that like button.
The topic of today's video is going to be using credit cards to make money.
Yeah, interesting topic for sure.
Yes.
How do you use your credit card to make money? I thought it was just that, but
bro. You'd be surprised. Surprised. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, how to use it properly and like the pitfalls to avoid too, because they don't just give you free money for no reason, so always keep that in mind.
So if you kind of want to go into what rewards are, Elliot, when it comes to credit cards?
We all know what the rewards are, basically. It's just you're getting something for doing something good. So, like, credit card companies have different types of rewards, like either for traveling or for buying at a certain place or something like that. But essentially, that reward is, like, just giving you something for spending by using the credit card. For example, my credit card has, like, a 1% cash back that they give you like on a monthly basis, like based on your statement and stuff like that. But they also have like a 5% cash back if you spend money at Amazon, Walmart, or something like that. That changes every month. Or there's companies. Yeah.
I'm sorry, that's super neat. The amount of money I spend at Amazon. If I got 5% back, I'd be livid.
I know, but it changes every month, so you don't always get Amazon. So like, I think last month it was Amazon, and this month is like Walmart, Target, and other stuff like that. So it varies. Yeah, I know it is. But like some other companies, they give you rewards for traveling. So some credit cards are more special for traveling, where you get miles back is essentially for using the credit card. So like they can match it, like every dollar you spend, you get this amount of X amount of miles and whatnot. So pretty much it's just you get something for spending money on the credit card, essentially. So that's pretty much what it is.
So now we're going to go into the most common types of rewards that are seen on these credit cards. So the first, as Elliot just said, and my credit card is also the same way, but this is the cashback. As Elliot said, this is pretty much where you spend money on your credit card, and when it's posted on your statement, you will receive a certain percentage back in cash. Usually it'll appear on like a rewards tab. It'll say like how much cashback dollars you have, and that is definitely the most common, and that's the one that we use. But the second one is rewards travel miles, and I don't know if this is in the States. I know they do have something very similar.
Of course it is here.
But this one is crazy, and I'm not gonna lie, I want to open up a second credit card just so I can get the rewards miles, because I absolutely love them. My girlfriend has a rewards travel miles card. And we've literally got 3 nights for free at hotels like over the past 2 years. Like it's been pretty crazy. Like we literally got the Ritz-Carlton suite.
Look at this guy.
not even that, but we got the Ritz-Carlton suite in Cancun, Mexico. For free. Like, that's absolutely insane. And after that, I was like, why am I using cash back when I could be getting insane rewards for my credit cards? But next, another very popular one, and this also has to do with travel, but you'll get a lot of free access to lounges. So if you go to any big airports, even a lot of smaller airports, you'll find these lounges around. Whatever lounge, there's different airlines have different lounges or whatever, but a lot of credit cards actually give you access for these lounges for free, and these lounges are pretty expensive. They're like $30-$40 to go in.
They are actually.
Yeah, they're pretty expensive, but they're very neat. Like, you get free food, get free amenities, free showers. You can literally shower if you had like a
Some of them you
long
can even
flight.
sleep in there.
Yeah, exactly. So, these are very common rewards. There's many, many rewards. Like, if you could think about it, there's probably a card out there with the kind of reward out
Yeah.
there. But, if you want to look up your own cards and see what rewards will best suit you, I definitely suggest you do that.
Yeah, some free resources, like one of the top ones that I use that I can just remember off the top of my head is Nerd Wallet. So that's like a website where you can go and compare different credit cards, rewards, like if they have fees and stuff like that, just to get an idea of like what would be best suited for you and like, what the competition is and stuff like that. But just be aware that like sometimes the featured one doesn't mean it's necessarily the best because credit card companies pay for their spots on there too. So like it's not because it's showing at the top that it's the best. You have to just read and decide if it's best for you because money talks. So just be aware of that.
So next, we're going to go into the pitfalls of using credit cards to get rewards. And believe me, there are many. And if you don't believe yourself to be responsible, honestly,
don't do it.
Don't even try.
Don't do it.
Don't even attempt to do this because you'd end up spending a lot more money than you'd ever make in rewards.
So like, I mean, obviously the good thing about the like rewards, if you get cash back, you can use that money to pay like what you already had, what you already owed the company and stuff like that, or you can even take that money out and put it like I don't know, in your travel fund or something like that. You can do anything you want with it, but obviously they don't just give you free money for no reason. So like, I mean, the goal with this is to like maybe have people spend more than they would, and then after that, they get you on that interest rate because that's how companies make their money. They don't. I mean, they don't like people like us who pay everything on time.
Exactly.
How are they gonna make their money? So like, that's how they make money. And essentially, your job here is to make sure that you always pay your statement in full by the due date, so that you don't get charged interest rate that you have to pay more than you used. So my suggestion is, like, if you're using your credit card, keep track of all your expenses just like you would if you were using like a debit card, having your income up there and how much you've spent, so you know how much money you actually have left over from your income so that you don't overspend. So that's my strategy to try and avoid that for sure.
So I'll break down the math just a little bit and to show you why pretty much credit cards banks actually do this for their credit cards. So say using our example where you get 1% cash back. Elliot and I both get 1% cash back on our credit cards for just consumer spending pretty much. Now, say you have a 16% annual interest on your credit card. Say you spend $1,000 on your credit card and you don't pay it off at all. Well, you probably have to pay like $10 or something for the minimum.
Yeah, there's a minimum payment.
There is a minimum payment. But forget the minimum payment. Say you didn't make a payment that month and it goes on to the next month. So now you have to divide 16% divided by 12. And let me get my trusty calculator because I'm not too good with fractions. That's 1.333% that you're going to be paying on the $1,000. Now, you made 1% cash back. So the bank just made 0.33% on your money in 1 month. That is crazy, folks. That is the math that banks are using. And that is literally why these banks are giving you these types of rewards. Because they know that some people are going to forget irresponsible and not pay their bill. And thus, they're making money on your credit card. And all I gotta say is, and Elliot, Elliot just said it, pay off your credit card every statement. In full. If you want to use these rewards, then that's what you're gonna have to do.
Yeah. Also, if you feel like you're not gonna be able to, like, it's too much for you to keep track of, my credit card company, they like recognize the amount of money spent on it as soon as the transaction come in. They don't wait till the statement date for you to be able to get the cash back. So like as soon as you spend the money on it, the money is like, you can get the cash back on it. So like you can pay like let's say you're spending $200 on it, you know, you can pay $100 like before you actually get your statement or something like that, just to reduce your debt burden or something like that, just to make sure, like, you know, you're on track.
And this is exactly what I do. So
yeah,
my credit card limit currently is 1,500. I'll be pretty open with the audience, but
I mean, it's just a limit.
yeah, I know it's just a limit. But say I always want to keep my statement balance under 30%. But sometimes in a month, as I said earlier, I use my credit card for literally everything. Every single thing I purchase is on my credit card. And I have many reasons for that. But when I am done a statement, so my statement's due on the 15th, or that's the end of the statement date. If I've spent $1,000 that month, I'm way over my credit card limit. That's 66% of 66.666 whatever percent of my credit limit. So right before that statement is, you know, I'll pay, say, $900 in the cash.
Yeah.
Therefore, I only have $100 on the actual statement. So I spent $1,000 and I've got like $1,000, 1% on the $1,000 for the cash back. But my statement is actually only $100. So my credit utilization for that period is low, and it's, you know, it's good, looks good on my credit report.
Yep, your credit, your utilization ratio. I can't talk. English is my first language. But
I haven't heard that in so long. Oh my.
Yeah, but that ratio goes into calculating your credit score. So that's why it's good to keep it low. I mean, it's not a big part, but it's important to keep that low. So if you can, just do that also.
Yeah, for those that are wondering why I'm dying, for the past 4 years at university, anytime Elliot would mess up saying something, he'd literally say, "Oh, English isn't my first language."
Yep.
Leave me alone.
Every time. That's the best excuse ever. It's really not.
Oh, that's funny.
But yeah, that's all we have for you guys today. So if you have more questions on this topic, feel free to leave in the comments down below. If you found the video insightful, share it with your friends. Don't forget to follow us on IG. We post there about every other day. You know, good stuff like that. So it's good to see, you know, something that you learn every day. So yeah.